and gentlemen, once again, welcome to Lunch Money. I'm your host, Gina Savage. I'm a talent booker and producer of Sunshine State Comedy. I'm laughing already because you know how much I hate doing the opening. And I'm joined today, of course, with host of her own show, Christy Unleashed, talented comedian, and my personal friend, Christy Miller.
Hey.
Hi, girl.
Hey, boo. You look gorge.
Thank you very much. So do you. I love the hair, your hair. I love the color. I love, you look great.
Thank you. Like 6 weeks ago, I think it was, Clinton, that owns Salon SCK on Fifth Avenue, used me as part of this magazine spread for women coming out of COVID.
Wow.
So basically, he goes, bitch, you look like an extra in The Witches of Eastwick. We need to get that gray out of your hair, girl. I'm like, you shady fucking queen, bitch. I am not playing. Yeah, it was
so
funny.
Did that come out? Like did the piece come out?
I'm not sure yet. I'm sure it's out. I don't even know what magazine. I didn't even care. It was free.
That's great.
Bitch, you could have put this shit in Barely Legal for the spread, and I would have been happy.
Yeah, OnlyFans for somebody else's account.
OnlyFans for 12 and under. Nothing.
Nothing.
Epstein, are you there?
Oh, okay. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. So much always happens. The week leading up to this, because we don't talk a lot during the week because we like to save up our conversation for Monday.
And we're busy.
We're busy a lot. Listen, we'll get, well, I'll tell you a little bit about what happened my week. Tell me what happened in your week, and then we'll talk about the matters at hand. Okay.
Yes.
So I had another killer show at the Dubliner last Wednesday. That was a lot of fun. After that show, because that was the first one for me back from my visit to New York. So, there's always like, am I promoting enough? Am I doing all the, social media, blah, blah, blah. So, and it was a great show, like a really great show.
So how was it? Did the club mention anything like how it was without you versus how it was when you're there? Shade. Hey.
No. I'll just say this. Look, I like to be there, and I know what needs to happen when I am there. So I'm a big shusher. Like, shush it up. Shush your faces. This is a comedy for today, for Wednesday at 8 p.m. We're a comedy club and not a bar. You got to look at it that way, folks. Folks, you got to look at it. Folks, let me tell you something. So I think
I gotta tell you.
And yeah, like in any club, in any environment, if somebody's, popping off because they drank too much, which was the case while I was not present for, that week, there was a little bit of that. So, but, when I'm there, I try to
No, you're great at that.
Yeah.
You're really great at that. You really patrol the neighborhood, so to speak, in the club. Like, you go to all the neighborhoods, all the boroughs inside that comedy club, and you shush them.
You shush them. It's always funny though, whenever a comedian has friends, it's usually their friends that are like the most loud. It's like, you want to go, I know you're Zach's friends.
Well, they talk like they're at home. People talk in a comedy club like they're at home watching it on a screen. It's like, we can hear you.
Yeah. And my favorite, well, I'm obviously using my phone as the computer, but it's the constant in the phone. It's like, I'm sorry, you could swipe right or left after the show. Could you show up? Could you do it? So the show was good though. This past one was good. And then the day after that, my good friend Esther Koo and I went to the water park in West Palm Beach. And that's why I'm even more tan than normal, because we were out there for hours on the rides. And
that's awesome. I love water parks.
Yeah. Yeah, it was great.
But I come down, and when I hit the pool, you ever saw that movie Tsunami? Hi, Indonesia. There's casualties everywhere.
I'm telling you, everybody at that water park. I mean, you would think you would see, a few people that were not in shape, but it's a young crowd for the most
Oh,
part,
good.
you know.
Good.
And I was like, holy smoke, I better, you know, I'm working on it. I don't know if you could tell, like, I mean, like, you know, in
No,
my face a little bit.
Your face looks so much thinner than
Yeah,
the
it's
last
getting
few
there.
weeks. Yeah.
In the last 10 days, I have worked out 9 of them. And the only day I didn't was the water park day. But
That's a
true to
workout in itself.
yes, but true to form, a couple days ago, I'm trying to plug something in over the couch, you know,
Uh-oh.
and yeah, and I did something where I kind of like lost my bearings a little bit, and so all my body weight landed on the wooden frame part of the back of the couch, and I knew I had like bruised. I mean, you know, I bruised a rib. I bruised a rib, and I've had pain there for like 3 or 4 days, and I knew I did it the second it happened. I'm like, you know, you did something to your rib. It's gonna take, and you can't do anything for ribs.
No. Nope.
I was waiting for like
put barbecue sauce on it. Hey, is that the McRib?
Yeah, I've got Mc2 ribs left. That's what I've got.
Why is it we always hurt ourselves doing the dumbest shit, but we could go out? Like, I lift thousands of pounds in the gym. I fucking, you know, just the weight I pull, and
Right.
then I will stub my toe or fucking slip in my fucking house. Like, seriously? Like, what happened?
How about I mean, I
How
don't know.
about hurting yourself sleeping? How about that one?
That's
How about waking up and you're paralyzed? Like, what did I do? Did I dream about getting hit by a fucking bus? No, I slept. That's my fucking sport.
Yeah.
Sleeping.
These are
And
the
I
golden
almost died.
These are the golden
dead.
years. I'm dead. So yeah, and then last I guess this past weekend, Esther was performing a mile from my house. There's this place where it's like a wrestling, you get wrestling instruction, right? It's called CCW wrestling. It's in Pompano.
Are they naked?
And the guy, that's an interesting concept. I'll bring it up to the person who's doing that. I think his name is, I wrote his name down because I knew it was Neil. His name is, if I'm saying it right, Nilo Cuomo Costa. All of our favorite names.
Oh. I will totally kneel down for Cuomo, but Costa can't watch.
Our fan Costa. Yeah.
He's 3 of our biggest fans.
Amazing. So anyway, Esther and another a bunch of comics and a couple wrestlers were doing a stand up in this very unique location in the ring, you know.
Oh, cute.
And that's going to happen again next month, and I'll probably be there for that because it's a mile away.
Oh my
So
God! Can I fly down and MC the show?
You should.
So
You
I
know
could
what?
go, and in this corner, weighing 155 pounds, telling the hackiest jokes.
You know what?
Crusher.
Seriously, I would talk to him. You would be perfect for this event. You would be
Oh,
the
yeah.
Crusher.
The
My favorite.
Crusher.
I love the Crusher. How come there are no shirts with the Crusher on them? I've never seen a Crusher shirt.
You know what? We'll have to look it up and see if there is. If not, we should
All
make
right.
one. The
All right.
Crusher.
So that's what happened. Tell me a little bit about your week, and then I want to talk about topics that shouldn't even be topics.
Oh yes, let's talk about those things.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What happened this week?
Yeah.
Shows and I got to go. I had a great. What am I saying? Friday night. Got to go with my girl Punky Johnson. That's on SNL. I
Right.
got tickets. You know, Lauren Michaels seats. The 4 behind the home baseline.
Yes.
So we got to go to the Yankee game Friday night. She's like, bitch, you want to go to the game? I'm like, hell yeah, there's a lot of ass on that field, bitch. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And thank God I don't have
Nice.
to compete with her for a guy because she is
Right.
one. Nothing. So we're sitting behind home plate, and it
Right.
was like, I mean, I was really bummed. Luke, it's like some of them tested positive for COVID, and then some of them were exposed, so they're all in isolation, you know. So, because you know, just to be precautious, and so my boy Luke Voigt was not playing because I really, really, really want to Epstein him. He is so adorable. He's half my age. cares?
Everyone is now.
Hey, hey, Jesus, you're a little young for me, sweetie. So I'm going to leave you on that cross.
So
But
there's nothing
Luke
wrong
Voigt
with
was
little.
playing. But my
Well,
other,
yeah, go
go
ahead.
ahead. Okay.
No. I was just going to say there's nothing wrong with little May December.
Never.
Okay, continue.
Okay. So my other boyfriend, Brett Gardner, was playing. And so here I am with the phone. I posted it because it was hilarious. Like I'm leaning forward in the seat, you know, the netting's there to catch the balls in your face. So every time they hit a foul tip and it flies in the net, I'm like, balls in my face.
Take balls any way you can get them.
The guys behind us were dying. And
right.
So I was like putting my phone through the net, like trying to get pictures of his, like film his butt at that. Oh God, we were howling and just Chucky's like, you nasty bitch, give me the phone. So she was trying to get over on this angle. Our hand is through the net, trying to film Brett Gardner's ass on home plate. Hilarious.
Nice.
And I'm like, only us, we get away with this. So then the guy behind us was rooting for the Red Sox. So I was just over him. And then
Gadzooks.
Yeah. So this other guy comes out, you know, in the sections, you know, they're very guarded. So if you sit in the section, you can walk around in that section. You just can't come
right.
section. So, you know, we got the king seats, you know, we got Lord Michael seats. So,
you
know, it's just like, yeah, bitch, my friends of ours are taking pictures like, you're right behind home plate. I'm like, yes, bitch. And I didn't have to suck any dick to get here. Sad.
I know.
This Red Sox fan, it was hilarious. This Red Sox fan, you know, with his Red Sox shirt, his hat, comes down to take pictures because he wanted to take pictures of like what I guess it was his boy that was playing. And the guy behind me goes, "Oh no!" He's like, "Am I in your way?" And he goes, "No, dude, take your pictures. Go ahead." And I looked over at him and I went,
"You hissed at him like a cat."
I hissed at him with a claw. They lost it. They were laughing so hard. I just went.
Yeah.
And then turned back around. Oh, it was hilarious. I was crushing it. I was crushing it in the front seats. Crushing the crowd. Owning
it's the best.
Yeah,
I know those seats. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I know those seats. I've had an occasion here or there with a former SNL friend of mine to sit there. I won't go into details because he will remain anonymous. But
because his career is anonymous. Hey, nothing. Don't expect anything better.
Come on now. Anyway, those seats are amazing. And so I'm going to a Met game, Marlins Mets, August 3rd.
Excellent.
Yeah.
The Marlins.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. My dad was my dad was a big Marlins fans, but did they win that day?
Oh no, we got fucking our asses wiped. It was 4-0. We couldn't, honey, we couldn't score in an all-women's prison with a handful of pardons. Nothing. I was yelling at Brett Gardner, just hit a home run. I go, Brett, if you hit a home run, I'll blow you in front of the entire stadium. He struck out. I go, see, that's how much he doesn't want me to touch his dick.
Yeah, well,
and then I got Pumpkin next to me going, don't listen to her. Don't listen to her.
No, it's a wholesome sport, for God's sakes. It's a wholesome sport.
Honey.
It's a wholesome sport, although we do enjoy looking at them.
Oh,
nice.
Honey. It's
nice. Yeah.
I watch
know.
baseball games and I'm like, this is how men feel at strip joints. I get it. I get it.
Look, you're objectifying men. We won't have that here on this program. Yes, we will.
Okay, goodbye.
Good night.
All week, ladies and gentlemen.
Good night. Well, that's good. I'm glad you got to do that. I mean, and you know what's better than 9 innings of that? I mean, seriously, like I there's really like sit, kick back, you know, you're with your friend, you know, it's just a great time. And then you hope your team wins. And if, you know, they lose, then maybe you can console someone.
That's my point. The more we suck, the better shot I have at banging them. Because if they're doing well, they could get way better chicks than this right here, okay? But when they're slumping and they're has-beens, I got a better shot, you know? Like, I couldn't fuck Joe Girardi in the 90s. He was the king.
He
You
was the
know,
king.
his
Yeah.
fat fucking juicy ass sitting behind home plate in the late 90s. Then he's like 100. I might have a shot. Yogi Berra had the same thing before he died. I totally had a shot.
Really? Yes, you did. You did. When
I
they
can't-
suck.
Oh, I suck.
Exactly. When they suck, you suck.
When they go low, I go down on them. Nothing.
All right, good times. All right, let's talk about a couple of things. Just a couple of things. I'm not gonna belabor it. We don't have time. You have a very busy Monday schedule, as do I. I have another podcast thing that I'm doing.
And I'm doing Clubhouse tonight with Sean Polofsky. I'm doing social media meltdowns on Clubhouse, 7 p.m. Eastern time, 10 p.m. Pacific. I almost said specific time, honey.
Specifically, this is Monday you're talking about, right? Monday night. Yeah. So that's great. All right, fantastic. All right, so I just want to point out a couple quick things before we. And there's no letter today, no fan mail today, because then we're short on time. So I get this, I hate the notifications. I hate them. Like I don't know. I got a notification last week that Willow Smith went bald, and then Jada Pinkett Smith went bald, and I didn't know at the time what the context of that was, but I can just tell you when Willow, the thing came in, Willow Smith, shaves her head, mom shaves her head. I'm like, why is this news? Why is this news? Why is this like, what happened to like an Amber Alert or like, or something? Like, why is that a breaking news thing? Okay.
It would have been.
Why is that breaking news?
Because it's Willow Smith.
Okay.
Did she go bald? So it would have been great if she said it shaves her head and got kidnapped. Amber Alert. That would have made sense.
Oh, she qualifies for Amber Alert at this point. But apparently she's doing a remake of, that song that she did,
I whip my hair.
Whip my
hair back.
And it's empowering or some other thing to just, occasionally, reinvent yourself and the hair goes, right? And no indication of mental illness, unlike Britney Spears when she did that sort of thing.
Of course. Poor Britney.
But poor Britney is correct. And, the more she now fights for it, the more I'm like, you got to tone down a little bit.
Oh, no, I'm living. I'm living.
She's starting to sound a little nuts, like a little bit nuts. And, I want everything that she could possibly want for herself. I want that for her because she deserves it. But just like, I can't imagine being under house arrest, essentially, because that's what the situation was for her.
When you're being under house arrest, you have an IUD, you're being controlled. Every movement's controlled for so many years, since 2008, so 13 years. Of course she's going to be vomiting out shit. Look at us when we go through something one day, we talk about it for an hour and a half. So I let the bitch have 13 years of pent up. At least it's recent, unlike other people we know that have shit from way back that still talk about it.
Listen, I could be talking about a lot of things. Listen, move on. Move on. But, interestingly enough, apparently Mel Gibson, while Britney was having a meltdown back in the day, told her to turn to God. I mean, didn't he had a meltdown?
Yeah, because he was already with God. Yeah, I'm taking mental health advice from Mel Gibson. Mister, are you a Jew? Do you know a Jew? Have you ever fucked a Jew? Have you smelled a Jew? Can you spell the word Jew? Dude, that guy's nuts.
He's nuts. I mean, that's what these celebrity stories, right? Mm-hmm. They look nuts to me now. Like any story about a celebrity doing anything, it's almost like COVID exposed more of what we used to think was eccentric is now just like, you're flat out nuts, bro.
Why do you think I have a show, Christy Unleashed, every Wednesday night at 9 p.m.? Thank God for those stories.
Yeah. I know. I'm sure you've talked about it.
Oh yeah, we've been covering the Free Britney movement and the Kill Bill and all that, all the crazies are all on the show. Oh yeah, I live for it.
Have you talked about Jennifer Lopez and Ben?
Oh yeah,
they're getting a house together now. Like what?
Yeah.
What? She does not waste time, this woman.
She's one of these bitches that can't be alone for 5 minutes. Like, she just can't be single. Like, bitch, be single. Be JLo, stupid, right? Be fucking Mira Jennifer Lopez. Mira, I'm my own person, right? Mira, you don't own me, right? You're stupid. She can't.
How do you? I don't know.
I don't understand these women that just can't be alone and figure it out. Figure out who you are.
Like it didn't work the first time. Why are you going? Why are you? I mean, look, I'm one to talk about stuff, right? I'm one to talk, but like
we all are.
I mean, to be fair, she's human. They had a connection. I wonder what that conversation was like, right? What was that conversation like? I can't believe A-Rod. I can't believe. What is it? What's the conversation?
She's like, Mira, you still want this? Because A-Rod fucked up and he can't get it no more. So you want it back, stupid? The thing is that Ben Affleck was writing her love. They were exchanging emails before she split from A-Rod because she'd been having problems with A-Rod, with his wandering eye. So she was talking to him and she stayed in touch with him. Ben was the one that got away in her eyes. He's the one that ditched her and moved on. I think it was just where Ben was and where she was at that time was two different places. And I don't think he wanted what she wanted then, now that she's had her babies and moved on. But I also think too, it could have went the other way. She could have said, Mira, I love you, right? You're so cute, but Mira, I want full Latino babies, right? So I'm gonna go fuck Mark Anthony, right? Because he's the king of the Latinos, right? He's sexy, right? And then she had his babies to have the Latino baby, and now she went back to her white boy. A lot of people do that.
Okay, but wasn't I'm getting all confused. I'm all confused. Wasn't Mark Anthony a boyfriend? Then she dated somebody else. Then she went back to Mark Anthony. Didn't she do that with Mark Anthony? I think
she just rushed right into marriage with him because I think she went from Diddy to him or the white boy dancer. She's made Liz Taylor look virgin. Let's just put it that way. This bitch loves to be married.
Well, she's good at it, you know.
I'm still married from the block.
She looks good, you know. Like
she's gorgeous. Are you kidding?
She looks good. So,
honey,
you know,
Gina. All I'm going to tell you is, if I looked like her and had that kind of money, I wouldn't marry nobody. I would just fuck every hot guy I knew. I'd be like Dwayne Johnson, you want some side ass? I don't want to marry you, bitch. I just want you to pound it out on the weekends when your wife ain't looking. While she's breastfeeding your 18 children, come over here and breastfeed on this shit, yo. I'm Jenny from the block, bitch. What? She wants, I'm still Jenny from the block. I really want to sit on Dwayne Johnson's cock. Nothing? Come on, that's a hit song.
No, it's good.
That's a hit, right?
I liked it in it. I liked it in it. So the variant.
Hey,
the variant. The variant. The Delta Dawn.
When is a drag queen gonna coming to the stage? Delta variants.
Now. It should be right now. So no cases of no variant cases in New York at the moment.
There has been, but we're but nothing. But I mean, people just testing positive. We're like at 1% or 1.3. But that's just because we're all vaccinated here in the city. So there's no hospitalizations from it. Thank you, God. At least none that I know about, because what they're watching for is if the variant, people testing positive, see what kind of a reaction it has. But we're not going back to wearing masks. Fuck that. Fuck that. We're vaccinated. We did the right thing. We're not going. And they even said yesterday, we have no intentions of going back to masking. Because so far, even though people are testing positive, they don't have symptoms. They're not hospitalized. There's nothing traumatic about it. So it's okay because we're vaccinated.
Vaccinated.
Vaccination.
Keep feeling
vaccination. Keeping Delta on her toes. Nothing?
Right. Well, nothing. And I'll just say this as usual. Florida doesn't give a fuck.
Florida never
Okay.
did. You know what? Florida is death row anyway. So maybe
Well,
if the Delta variant comes in and gets rid of people, all that influx of people you had this last year, there'll be room for them now.
true. Well, I'll just say this, because I'm going in between New York and Florida, and because I just like in a weird way, I'm kind of digging. I'm digging it, man. That Florida's a little rogue. I kind of don't mind it because I'm not anymore. Like, I'm not rogue. So Florida could be all whacked out and I can live vicariously through the state. Okay, on that note, let's wrap it up. What do you got going on for the week? And then I'll tell you what I've got going on for the week.
Let's see. Tonight, Monday night, woohoo, 7 p.m. Pacific time. That's right, bitch. You heard me correct. Okay. 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern time. Join us on Clubhouse. It's the app where, people like talk. It's like an audio app, but we do a lot of shows on there. And I'm doing Sean Polofsky's social media meltdowns. It's a hilarious show. It is so funny. We go on and read like Yelp reviews or Nextdoor or anybody's social media rants that's happened to them or whatever. We just read them out loud. It's a hysterical show. So that's
awesome.
Yeah. So that's tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern time, 7 p.m. Pacific. And then I have more gigs this week and, just regular shows. But Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time on Governor's Radio YouTube channel, Governor's Radio Comedy Club YouTube channel, excuse me. We will be airing Christy Unleashed, and join us for some commentary and comment along with us live. Be good times.
That's awesome. Good. You got a busy week ahead. And and I have the Dubliner. Wednesday, 8 p.m.
Dubliner.
The Dubliner. Drew Illa, Lalo Rodriguez, Zach Bougarin, if I'm saying that right. I'm probably not. Jim Fred. Yes.
Can I use his name in a sentence?
No. I know you too well. No, you can't. Somebody's got to be serious. All right.
Damn
serious. Surely you're not serious.
I am
not
serious.
sure.
Don't call me Shirley.
Zarnagard, who just sold out Caroline's not too long ago.
Yes, she sure did.
And Esther Koo. That's Wednesday. And then the following week, I just have to plug it real quick.
Please,
at Respectable Street in West Palm, anything but respectable. Again, Drew Illa, Lori Brownstone, Johnny Azari is headlining, and Jared Stein. So that'll be a great show. Tickets are on sale now. Look it up on Eventbrite. And that's that.
That's hot.
That's it.
That's it. This has been Lunch Money, people. It's been a great fucking Monday so far. Join us every Monday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube. We are Lunch Money, and we are your new noon. Hello. I've been Christy Miller. That's been Gina Savage, and we will see y'all next Monday. Bye.